Welcome to Setting the Stage. I'm Brooke Savage. Disney on Ice is skating to the Kia Center this Friday through this Sunday. Marije Champion-Plat is here with us. She's part of the ensemble and she's here to tell us all about the show. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
So first off, I have to ask, how did you get into ice skating?
I started when I was 7 years old and I watched it when I was a little kid. My sister was big in speed skating, so I came along and watched her doing it. But then on the other rink, there was figure skating, so I sneaked away from my mom and I watched the figure skating, and that's kind of how I started to roll into figure skating and started my new sport.
So how did you know where you wanted to go when it came to figure skating? Like did you know you wanted to go to the Olympics, or did you want to go into performance? How did you land with that?
I real quickly knew that I wanted to do something with performing. I had some friends that I knew later on in life that went into the performing role in figure skating. So I kind of followed whatever they did. And that's kind of how my dreams come true, to skate with Disney on Ice.
And how did you land your role with Disney on Ice? Because you've been doing it for a few years now.
Yes, so far, and hopefully in the future along. I love skating with Disney on Ice. It's a really amazing chance to connect with audiences all over the world. I get the chance to travel everywhere and to put in amazing shows in every single city I go.
And tell us about the audition process, how you got started and when you started doing Disney on Ice.
So when I started was when I was 18 years old, and I did a live audition in Germany. And out of this live audition, I got chosen to skate for the Disney on Ice brand, and I started in Japan, actually.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And did you just recently move to South Florida? That's where you're based
Correct.
out of now?
Yes, I moved here 2 years ago, and it's really excited to live here now in Florida, and also to be closer to the studios so we can get ready for this new show that we're about to have here in Orlando.
Exactly, and this is a U.S. premiere of the show. What made you guys want to choose Orlando to start the show off?
Well, Disney on Ice presents Let's Dance is excited to play anywhere. We are just excited to see all of the states and hit all the cities. And this is the first city that is on our list for this tour. And yeah, we're just really excited to start here.
Do you feel like it's a little bit of a different audience in Orlando because you have the theme parks here?
I honestly don't know. I feel like every audience, wherever we go, anywhere in the world, is memorized by the shows. They get the chance to dance along, especially with this new show that is all about Mickey and Minnie, Donald and Goofy tuning in and having their own DJ mixes from all the Disney songs that fans love. And yeah, this is, again, it's an opportunity for all audiences to dance and sing along. So I think all the audiences all over the world will love it.
I love it. And tell us about which segments you're part of for Disney on Ice.
I'm an ensemble skater for Disney on Ice, so I get to be part of all different stories. And my favorite story is Moana. In this segment, they have the number Shiny, and we get to wear really pretty golden ballerinas. And every single crystal on this ballerina dress that I get to wear is handmade, put all on there. And as soon as the lights shine on these beautiful costumes, it just comes alive. The audience is part of this number with all the crystals that go through the whole venue. It's beautiful, yeah.
Wow, I love that. That sounds amazing, and I love that song, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
How do you prepare for a performance?
To prepare for a performance, we do rehearsals. So this past few weeks, we have been working really hard to learn all the numbers and to be fully prepared. And before a show, I like to do my own little ritual things. So I warm up and I make sure that my body is ready for it. I like to do a handstand in my skates to do some funky things and feel a bit balanced and ready to go. And yeah, that's kind of like what I do before I start the show.
Now, when you talk about warming up, is that like running, or is that actually getting on the ice skating rink and skating around?
It's a combination of both. So you have to be in shape, of course. So yes, we do running and make sure that we work out so we have the muscles that we need to do all of the special acts and yeah, to be ready for the audience, of course. But we also skate to make sure that our figure skating is on the highest level that we get.
Exactly. And now that the tour is kicking off, do you like prepare during the day? Like, how does your schedule work once you're on tour?
So once you're on tour, we always make sure that once a week we are coming together and we have class. So we start off to like make sure that we know in what venue we are playing. We understand the marks on the ice, and yeah, we are guiding and doing all of these patterns that we are also doing in the show. That we are all in sync, so we all doing the same things, and that's also what comes back then when you're watching the show. You get to see how we're all moving in the same way, how we're all doing the same choreography. So we make sure we practice that every single week, so we are at our very best every show.
Mm-hmm. And what is life like on tour? Do you guys get, like, is it, you know, every week you're going somewhere different? Do you get any breaks in between shows to get back to family? What is that like?
So being on tour means that you get to travel every week. So every week we are exploring new cities, and we are performing, of course, in new cities. But we do have time to walk around, check out the new coffee shop that is around the corner. So yes, we do live and work every week in a different place.
Awesome. And being part of the ensemble also means you're playing several characters in a way. How do you get into character before the show?
So every number and every segment, so in this show, we have 5 different stories. So we have Frozen 2, we have Moana, we have Wish, we have The Lion King, and to really prepare for those stories, you kind of like get into the character that fits that story. So for Wish, for example, we're gonna have citizens that are roaming into Rosas. So you get to play a citizen there, right? So you really, like, every single story has their own characters in the story itself.
And I know you talked a little bit about this, but I guess, is there any other part of the show that's your favorite part of the show?
Well, besides Moana, I'm also really like Frozen 2, but that's just because I love Olaf. So I just love anything he does. He is so funny, and he has a great number in our show. So yes, I love playing along with him as well.
That sounds fun. And what does it mean to you to be part of a show that's been around for so long, for generations, really? What does that mean to you?
For me, Disney on Ice is more than just a skating show. For me, it's family, and it's bringing like memorable events to anyone all over the world. And being part of that is amazing. Like every time, like I always love to say this in interviews, like one of my favorite moments was in Japan, and I was skating out, and the first opening number of that specific show, and I turned around and I saw this family sitting on the front row, like brothers and sisters, like just one big family, and they had the biggest smile on their face. And that's when I knew, like, this is so amazing for me to do every single day. Like seeing those faces, seeing the kids dressing up, singing along. And you know, in this show specifically, we do have amazing LED screens that also have the song text on it. So people really get invited to sing along and be part of this DJ event, because Mickey will be on the DJ table in this show, what is a new thing.
That is so cool. Yes, you guys are definitely creating memories. That is for sure. Do you have a favorite Disney character and why?
My favorite, of course, is Mickey. He is everything. He can do everything, and it always will be my favorite. Yes.
Oh, I love it. And do you ever get to meet with any fans, like hear any of the positive feedback on the show?
I feel every time you do a show, every moment you see a smile, you see a kid dance is an immediately response and positivity to what we're doing out there. So any show I do, I feel that. Yeah.
That's true. Is there anything else you want to bring up about the show?
Come and see the show. Yes, come see me, come see friends, come see Mickey and Donald and Goofy and Minnie DJing. We have 40 different characters on this show. What is amazing, the lights and the special effects that we have on this show are memorable.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, I love it. Well, again, Disney on Ice is coming to the Kia Center on Friday through Sunday. It's the U.S. premiere of the show. That is so cool. I'll post all the details for you on clickorlando.com/settingthestage. Marije, thank you so much for coming.
Yes, yeah, thank you. And if you want tickets, disneyonice.com is where you can find them.
Okay, awesome. We love it.
Yes, thank you.